Trouble at the state penitentiary tonight. For the last 2 hours, in Block B have refused to go back to their cells.
Marguerite Bardone has been there all afternoon monitoring what's happening, and I understand some things have occurred since we last talked with you, Marguerite.
Yes, indeed. Many things have occurred since we last spoke at 6 o'clock. Now, all of this began at 3 p.m. The focus of attention since 3 p.m. has been on cell block B directly behind me, where you see armed correction officers with shotguns up on the tier. At 3 p.m., the 135 inmates of this cell block were being returned to their cells for a formal count. Half of those inmates refused to return to those cells, and since 3 p.m. they have been under surveillance. But within the past 20 minutes, a flurry of activity has occurred here at the state penitentiary and around the area. Our cameras have been following all of that activity. Over at the Virginia War Memorial, there are about 150 state police officers in riot gear, prepared for anything to occur. Recently, 14 additional correctional officers from Powhatan were brought in riot gear carrying a smoke generator. Also brought to the scene, many ambulances and a critical care unit. None of these vehicles have been used as of yet. Richmond police are also here on the scene. They have already blocked off Spring Street on both ends so no one can come and go from this area. I have just learned from our photographer David Ross, who is out here on the scene with us, that additional correctional officers have just been brought in from James River. Now, we are not getting any further information from correction officers. We've been told that the inmates had been calm, but right now we have this flurry of activity that they will not be able to explain to us until they say some action has been taken. We are told that if any violence erupts among the inmates or against any of the correction officers, that force will be used to return them to their cells. Charles and Lisa?
Marguerite, what do they want?
They have made no demands from what we have been told. They gave no reason for their rebellious behavior.
No hostages, no lives in jeopardy.
Nothing like that at all. All they are doing is refusing to return to their cells.
We hope it can be resolved peacefully, and Marguerite will be standing by all evening to keep us posted on developments. Thank you, Marguerite.